We're here with Matthew Quick, the author of Silver Linings Playbook, which is now a major film with Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert De Niro.
Let me just break it down for you. The whole time you're rooting for this Hemingway guy to survive the war and to be with the woman that he loves.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Can't somebody say, hey, let's have a good ending to the story?
I can't apologize. You know what I will do? I will apologize on behalf of Ernest Hemingway, because that's who's to blame here.
Yeah, have Ernest Hemingway call us and apologize to us, too.
It's already generating a lot of buzz and even some early Oscar buzz. What's that feeling like to hear that kind of thing?
It feels pretty magical and lucky, surreal. I worked really hard to write this book. I took incredible risks. I quit a tenured position. I lived with my in-laws for 3 years. I sold my house. I risked just pretty much everything I could to get this far. And to see, it come to fruition, it feels great, and Philadelphia is all about the underdog, right? We don't have all those championships that Dallas has. And, before every game at the Eagles game, we watch depictions of Rocky, spliced in with the Eagles, touchdowns. And, I feel very much like growing up, part of that Philly mentality. They say it's a left hook town, and I felt like I was an underdog. Working in the basement every day. Rocky's punching the meat. I was down in an unfinished basement punching the typewriter, and so to see yourself get this far, it gives you hope. And I love it when other writers look at my story and say, maybe me too. That's the Rocky story, the common guy. I didn't go to Harvard. I didn't go to the Iowa's workshop. I wasn't pedigree. I was just a kid from a blue-collar town. And so to make it this far, I hope that it inspires other people as well.
And so you wrote this book, and it became a bestseller, and then Hollywood came calling, as it often does. And what was that whole process like?
Actually, Hollywood came calling before it was even published. So the way it went down, once I got a literary agent, we sold the book in Italy at auction first, which it makes absolutely no sense, right? And then we sold the book in L.A. They came out, and before I published the book, I thought for sure the biggest audience for this book would be Philadelphia Eagles fans, and while it's been embraced in Philly, really the biggest audience has been the mental health community.
And what did you think when you found out that Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert De Niro were attached to this?
When you're writing alone and nobody's really paying attention, you wonder, is this stuff good? Is my work authentic? Is it going to resonate with people? And then when you see such big names attached, it gave me a lot of confidence to continue doing what I do, and maybe even take some more risks with my work.
So what's next for you?
I have a book coming out in August. It's called Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock. It's coming out with Little Brown, and it's about an teenager on his 18th birthday. He takes a gun to school. His grandfather's P-38 from World War II, with the intent of killing his ex-best friend and himself. And so it's an important book that I feel, or I hope, will start a lot of conversations, not just about school violence, but about marginalized people, about mental health issues. And I think it's very much in line with the rest of my body work thematically. Great. And hopefully we'll continue the conversation that this has begun.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on the film, and thanks for coming to Dallas.
My pleasure.